Hello, welcome to Yoga Flow. And today we're going to have a slow but strong practice. So be mindful of that. And I'm going to highly encourage use of props today, being blocks. And you'll see what I mean when we get there. And a strap we're going to use at the end to stretch out. You can also use a belt or a stretchy band. It'll all work. So from here, find a comfortable seat. And my voice may fade in and out here. I'm still recovering from COVID. I've got my water over there. So we do what we can. Find a nice tall seat. So grow tall from crown to tail. And could you come back a little bit here? Maybe ears, shoulders, and hips in alignment. And we want to zip up from the pubic bone behind the navel. If you're not sure what that is, belly button is into the spine. And we'll settle in. And we'll bring our awareness to the breath. So notice now if you breathe in and out through the nose, the mouth, a combination. Do you expand the rib cage when you inhale? Do you breathe with the shoulders? Do you breathe with the belly? Is that breath calm, smooth, rapid, or choppy? Good. And as we start to come into our breath work here, our pranayama, see if you can breathe in and out through the nose. If you've got the Ujjayi pranayama in your practice, I'm going to encourage you to bring that in here. You will not hear me do Ujjayi and count at the same time. It's impossible. But just know that if you can do that, I'm going to encourage you to do that. Otherwise, just breathe. We're going to do 4 rounds of box breathing to the count of 4. If that's not your number today, do what you can, no worries, and come back into it whenever you're ready. So from here, nice big exhale to prepare. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 1, 2, 3, 4. Release, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Release, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Return a normal breath, fingertips to the side, palms turning up. Inhale, reach, 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 and lengthen, touching palms together. Exhale, hands in heart center. Coming to an intention for your practice, what would you like to give or receive? So today, I'm going to give you the intention of abundance, and I'll give you different things because that means different things to different people as we go along. We can always request and manifest abundance, more abundance in different areas. And from here, when you're ready, we'll inhale and reach. Turning the palms away, exhale, pull down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Move through that just a little bit quicker. Really press that air down when you come down. Good. Good. Take it up and pause. We're going to side bend to the right. Reach, reach, reach. Hip bones are grounded. I'm breathing and expanding. And from here, choose your path. You can stay here. You always have the option to come out of something if it's no longer working for you. You can side bend deeper, keeping both sits bones grounded. You can open towards the ceiling, or you can take a C curve roll, forehead in the direction of the knee, but not touching. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, move through center. Good. Both arms up and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take it over to the right side now, or do the opposite of what you did before. Reach. And then again, you choose your path. Staying here, you can side bend deeper. You can open towards the ceiling, or you can take a C curve roll, forehead in the direction of the knee, but not touching. When you're ready, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, come back up. Good. We'll take our hands behind the head here, relaxing the shoulders. Elbows are out, but they don't have to be wide as possible. And we do want to find length here. We're going to go into rotation. Good. So from here, we're just going to inhale to the left, exhale right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can stay here or pick up the pace. Stay with the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you took a faster pace, start to slow that down now. Yeah. And then from here, coming back to center, reach, inhale, exhale. Let's rotate to the left, reach those arms down, rolling shoulders back, looking a little bit more behind you. Breathe and expand. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, other side. Rolling shoulders back, looking a little bit more behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, center. Good. Get any little movement here that would feel good to you. Maybe that's a wrist roll, spinal roll, shoulder roll, neck roll, hip hinge, whatever it is. Find that. And when you're ready, we're going to make our way to tabletop position. So cushion those knees or your wrists if you need to do that. I'm going to spread the fingers nice and wide, rooting through the knuckles of the pinky, pointer, and the thumb. My belly button is in. My knees are under my hips. They can be slightly wider if you've got a low back issue today. But from here, I'm going to inhale, shine my heart forward, tip my pelvis back, cow pose. Exhale and round, mad cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Pause. Shift back. Forearms down. Move forward. Baby push up right in the cow pose. Round into cat. Sink back, child's pose. Forearms drop. Shift forward. Little push up right in the cow. One more time around. Taking it back. Elbows down. Moving forward. And taking it up. Good. From here, let's find the child's pose. Knees can be together as wide as the mat or somewhere in between. You can take your arms long in front of you or hands back by the ankles, letting shoulders release here. Forehead can come to the floor or to a block or folded blanket. Make it active. Zip up from pubic bone behind the navel. Belly button in, breathe and expand. Come back to intention. So maybe an abundance of love for this 2023. There's different kinds of love. We need different kinds of love in our life. Inhale, lift. Lift the hips slightly. Walk over to your right. Walk the left fingertips forward. Lift the hips, press into the right hand, sink towards the left hips. Breathe and expand. You really feel that stretch on the left side. And we'll lift, come back center. Half or full child's pose here to reset the spine. And then coming back up a little bit, walking the hands over to the left. Good. Walk the right fingertips forward, lift the hips slightly, sink the hips back towards the right, press into the left hand, breathe and expand. Feel that nice stretch on the right side now. Coming up, walking the hands back, half or full child's pose here. And when you're ready, coming back to tabletop, we're going to come into a downward facing dog from here. So if you're taller, you'll want to take a half a hand's width or full hand's width forward. If you're shorter, you might be okay where you are. I'm going to tuck my toes. I'm going to press in and forward into my hands as I lift the knees and then shift back. Good. So I'm still rooting through knuckles of pinky, pointer, and thumb. My elbows are turning in slightly. My shoulders are in their pockets. My head and neck are hanging free. I'm looking down at my feet. I'm pressing evenly into big toe and pinky toe mounds. Now, if you need to keep a bend in the knees because you've got a back issue, tight in the backside, what have you, you can do so. Otherwise, you can start to lengthen. You can stay in the lengthen or you can bend and straighten. You can walk your dog one leg at a time. Or you can come high on the toes and drop the heels. Find what feels good to your body. And then from here, we'll take some stillness if you took movement. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk or step your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Come to blocks, floor, thighs, or shins, flat spine. And exhale, and we'll bow. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Rooting through the feet, engaging the glutes as you rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Half sun salute A. Inhale and reach. Exhale and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, root through the feet, engage the glutes, flat back as you rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Modified sun salute A. Inhale and reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, step back into a plank pose. Knees can be lifted or grounded. You choose. So if your knees are grounded, you want a long line from shoulder to knee. If you're lifted, a long line from shoulder to ankle. Press back through those heels. Press that floor away. Good. We're holding the plank. We're not holding the breath. Now, some might lower the knees down first if you're not there already. Otherwise, try not to collapse through the shoulders. We're going to take that down to the belly. Good. and untuck the toes. Good. So from here, I'm going to take my hands a little forward into the side of my shoulders, rolling shoulders back. My belly button is in. Inhale, baby cobra. Shoulders are back. I'm not crunching in the spine. And lowering down. Inhale, exhale, find a baby cobra or a medium cobra. And we'll lower. Inhale, exhale, baby cobra, medium cobra, high cobra. And we'll lower down. Good. Take your fingertips out to the side here. Rolling shoulders back. We'll do that again. Belly button is in. Maybe a baby cobra. Notice the subtle differences here. And lower down. Inhale. Exhale, belly button in. Medium cobra. Is it easier or harder for you with the arms out to the side? And coming down. Inhale. Exhale, baby, medium or high cobra. And lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Those of you that have it and want it here, you are welcome to come up, tucking the toes, coming onto the tops of the feet, or stay on the toes for full up dog. Others might just choose a high cobra instead. And we'll lower that back down. Good. Wiggle, 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 hands under shoulders. Stronger, more experienced yogis can tuck the toes, push up into plank, shift back down dog. Otherwise, follow me through tabletop, lifting up into your downward facing dog. Find your breath, find your intention, abundance. An abundance of love. What about an abundance of faith? Abundance of faith. From down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, roll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding breath, mountain, intention. We're going to move through a few sun salute A's here. Good. Use your blocks as you need to if you need them. I might need them, so I'm going to bring mine in. Good. Big inhale and reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, plant the hands. Step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. Flowing is optional from this point forward. I do not take everyone that I cue, but you take them if you like them and want them. Otherwise, you can down dog, child's pose, or work on a plank. From the down dog, when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway, flat spine. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale and lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, plant the hands. Step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. Breathe, always coming back to breath. Coming back to intention. From down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale and lift. Exhale and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, plant the hands. Step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. From down dog, when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding breath, mountain, intention. All right, coming back into abundance. What about an abundance of spirit? An abundance of spirit. Apply that, interpret that how you need. Big inhale and reach. Exhale and we'll fold. Now from this fold, just let your head and everything just kind of dangle here. Let the head and neck be free. So you can just let the hands come down if they do. If you need to have them on something, you can bring on blocks. Some people like to grab opposite elbows here. So just find the balance in the feet, a little bit of a bend in the knees. Just finding a little bit of extra traction down the spine. Good. And we'll release. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and bow. As we take this bow, I'm going to step my right foot back, and I'm going to bring my blocks in here, but you don't have to if you don't need them. Good. And I'm really going to think about lengthening. So your feet are like parallel railroad tracks here. So I'm not anchoring down that back heel, but I'm pressing back through it. My front knee is bent. I'm going to take my front hip back hip forward. My belly button is in, and I'm going to take my sternum, my chest a little bit forward. And when I do that, I'm finding a little bit more length in the spine. I want to be strong in that back leg, strong in the upper body. Good. From here, the back knee is going to come down. Good. You can stay down here with hands down, or you can take this up. And as you come up, it's okay if that front knee comes forward of the ankle, as long as that heel is grounded. I'm zipping up through the front body. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to take that down. I'm going to tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. I'm going to take my blocks forward, planting my hands, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. From here, my right leg's going to lift 3-point, bending that knee, opening up to the right, strong, even upper body. Maybe rolling around that ankle. I'm going to keep that knee bent. I'm going to take the hip and the knee back even to the floor. Inhale, exhale, I'm going to round. I'm going to step or pick up and put the right foot forward between the hands. Maybe bringing my blocks back in. So again, I'm back in an up runner, but I'm on the other side. I'm going to press through that back knee. I'm going to shine my sternum forward, lengthening here. My right hip is going to come back. Now from here, you've got options. The back knee can lower or stay lifted, or you can take the left hand to the block or to the floor, open to the right, finding the twist. Inhale, exhale, we'll take that down. My blocks are going to come forward, planting my hands, front foot steps back, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, we'll bow. Now, the left foot's going to step back now. You're back in that right up runner. So front hip will come back hip will come forward. I'm reaching back, that left heel. My sternum's coming forward. So I'm lengthening. My front heel is grounded. Good. Now I'm going to bring my blanket in here so that that knee has cushion. The left knee is going to come down here. You can stay grounded, or you can take this up and lift. Reach. This is a little bit of a balance challenge here. Inhale, exhale, we'll take that down. Good. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. I'm going to take my blocks forward, planting the hand, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. From down dog, left leg's going to lift 3-point, bending that knee, opening up to the left, strong, even upper body, maybe rolling that ankle around. Good. From here, when you're ready, good. I'm going to take the hips and the knee back even to the floor, round, step or pick up and put the left foot forward between the hands. Good. Now I'm in a left up runner here. I'm pressing back. I'm taking my sternum forward. Back knee can ground or stay lifted. I'm going to take my right hand on a block. You can also take it on the floor. I'm going to twist to the left. Inhale, exhale, taking that down. Good. Blocks are going to come forward. I'm going to plant the hands. Back foot's going to come back. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding breath, mountain, and tension. So what about an abundance of hope? Hope for better days ahead. We're going to, or hope for better balance, because that's what we're about to do. So we're going to just step 1 foot at a time up. So let's actually do something first before we do that. So take your feet about hip width apart here. Take your arms up. My left hand's going to grab my right wrist. I'm going to lift, and I'm going to side bend to the left. And I'm really pressing down through my right side. So when I breathe and expand, I feel this deeper on the right side. And we'll come back up. Right hand grabs left hand, reach up, side bend to the right, press through that left side. And coming back up. Good. Leave your arms up there. Shift your weight into your left foot, pick up the right foot. Now remember, the higher you go, the harder it is. So if you're not stable with your foot lower, don't take it up higher. Really press into big toe and pinky toe mounds in the heel on the left side. Try not to hang in that left hip. Zip up that front body, relax the shoulders. And we're breathing. And we're breathing. And we're breathing. We'll take that foot down, take that down, little squat, press it all the way back up. Good. Weight's going to come into the right foot now, lifting up the left foot. Good. A little bit in the beginning. Remember, the higher you go, the harder it is. So don't take it higher if that's not where you're stable. Press into the big toe and pinky toe mounds of that right foot. Press into the heel. Grow tall. And take that down. Good. Big inhale and reach. Zip up through the front body. Get a nice standing back bend here. Inhale. Exhale, and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. From this bow, we're going to lift and lengthen halfway. I'm going to take a block, but you can also, you don't have to use a block here, but I'm going to take a block in the center part. right under my face. My left hand's going to come on it. I've got a long spine. I'm going to open to my right. Inhale, exhale, coming down, and we'll fold. Inhale, exhale, lift and lengthen, long spine. Right hand comes onto the block or to the floor under the face. Open to the left. And taking that down and fold. Good. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, plant the hands, step or hop back into plank. You choose, take or skip a flow. From here, left leg's gonna lift 3-point, bending that knee, opening back up to the left, strong, even upper body. Maybe this time circling that hip. Good. From here, hips and knees are going to come back even to the floor. Keep that knee bent. Inhale, exhale, round. Step or pick up and put the left foot forward between the hands. Use blocks here for stability if you need that. Warrior, prep your back foot. So your right hip, knee, and toe are going to turn out about 45 degrees. And when you're ready and stable, rise. Warrior one. So my front hip's going to come back. Good. Front hip, knee, and toe are tracking forward. I should be able to look down and see that toe. I'm pressing through the outer edges of the feet and heels, and I'm pressing into the big toe mounds. Good. Taking the arms forward, clasping the hands, press away and round. Coming back to your intention of abundance, maybe abundance of learning. And we'll take this back up. Different things for different people. I'm going to go through some stages, easiest to hardest. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're clasping. Maybe you're pressing down. Maybe you're rolling back and lifting. Find what your body needs. We'll gently release and reach. Lengthen that front leg. Open to the side. We're going to come into a warrior two now. So again, front hip will come back just a little bit. Hip, knee, and toe track. We're at an angle in this back here. Strong in the heel, strong in the balls of the feet. Keeping the front knee bent or lengthening it, take it into exalted. You can bind or wrap here or just be. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel that down. I'm going to come into the blocks here, and I'm going to swivel up this back foot. Now, I've got my feet kind of parallel railroad tracks. I'm pressing back through this back heel, but the back heel is not grounded. Good. And I'm going to take my blocks in the highest setting here and lengthen the front leg and lengthen torso. The left hip is back, right hip is forward. My belly button is in. Good. Now, for some of you, this is going to be the end of the road on this one. Others are going to move on. If that's you, take the blocks down to the medium setting. Maybe you can fold in a little bit more. Now I'm keeping a long spine the whole time here. Good. If you feel like you can go deeper, take the blocks more forward, enter into a deeper fold from that direction. Careful not to hyperextend that left knee. And again, you can keep going here. This will not be for everyone, so be mindful. Looking down at that front foot, putting a bend in that front knee, planting the hands, front foot steps back, take or skip a flow. Notice how you feel. Good. You stay where you are. I'm just going to switch sides here. From the down dog, when you're ready, right leg's going to lift 3-point, bending that knee, opening up to the right, strong, even upper body. This time, maybe making some hip circles. What about abundance of finances? It's kind of taboo, but you know what? We all need an abundance of finances so we can pay our bills. We need an abundance of finances so we feel financially secure, because feeling financially insecure is not a good feeling to have. So don't be ashamed to ask for financial abundance. Inhale, exhale, take the hips back even to the floor, keep that knee bent, round, step or pick up and put that foot forward between the hands. Use a block or two here if you need that for stability as you warrior prep that back foot. And when you're ready, rise with stability, warrior one. Front hip will come back. Good. I'm strong in my feet. My hip, knee, and toe are tracking forward. And if I were to look down, I can still see that front toe. I'm zipped up through the front body. Arms are going to come forward. I'm going to clasp those hands. I'm going to press away in rounds. Good. Coming back up. So remember your versions. Easiest to hardest. You might be here. You might be here. You might be here. You might be pressing down and opening up. I can't do that on this side today, so I'm going to stay right here. But you go where your body needs you to go. And when you're ready, good. We'll reach, lengthen that front leg, open to the side, finding your warrior two. So hip, knee, and toe are going to track here. Maybe front hip comes back just a little bit. With a bent front knee or a lengthened front leg, take it back exalted. If you did an arm bind or a wrap at this point on the other side, find something similar here. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel that down. Good. So taking my blocks, I'm going to swivel up my back foot here. So my feet are on those parallel railroad tracks. I'm going to take my blocks to their highest setting. Good. And I'm going to lengthen that front leg, and I'm lengthening my torso. So I'm pressing back through the back heel, even though the back heel is not grounded. Good. For some of you, this might be it. Others are going to come down to the medium setting. I'm keeping my spine long the whole time. If it's safe for you to move on, take your blocks a little bit more forward. Your front hip is back hip is forward. And again, deeper still if it's okay for you. Arms more forward, blocks forward. Looking down at that front foot, putting a bend in that front knee, planting the hands, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. And again, notice how you feel. From down dog when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Finding breath, mountain, intention. All right. We're going to come into a nice tree to start our 2023 here. So remember, for your tree, you want your supporting leg, hip, knee, and toe to track forward. So we don't want to try to do tree here. We don't want to try to do the tree here. So really make sure you've got that good alignment. That good alignment also helps your hip, knee, and low back feel a lot better. So zip up through the front body. You can take your arms, hands, anywhere you want to. I'm going to stay right here with my hands over my heart. Good. And you can pick stand. Good. If that feels okay, you can come to the calf. If that feels okay, you can take the leg to the thigh. Now, if you've got slippery pants, it may not work, but you want thigh or calf. And my balance is a little off today because I'm still recovering from COVID. So I'm just going to come down here and I'm just opening to the side. I'm breathing. What about an abundance of peace? We have more peace of mind. Less angry, more appropriate conflict resolution versus all the time. Maybe a little bit more peace. And when you're ready, come out of there, shake out that supporting leg. We're going to take that to the other side. So now right side, hip, knee, and toe, track forward, zip up through the front body. Good. And then find yours. You can be at the calf. Good. I'm going to take my hands back here. You can be in prayer, out, up, hips, whatever it is that you need. You can be to the calf muscle. You can be to the thigh to be where you need to be. I'm going to come down here today on this side. And I'm still breathing. And when you're ready, you can carefully come out of there and shake out that supporting leg. Coming to the top of the mat, we're going to flow down and stay down. So from here, big inhale and reach. Exhale and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, plant the hands. Step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. And once you've come back to your down dog, we're going to take the knees down and come to a child's pose. So I've brought my blanket back in here. Knees can be together as wide as the mat or somewhere in between. You can take your arms long in front of you, or again, you can take the hands back by the ankles, finding what you need here. Breathe and expand. Coming back to breath and intention. And then from here, when you're ready, we'll carefully come up from there and we'll come to a seat. Now I'm going to stay seated on my blanket here. I'm just going to bring in one block, and some of you might want a strap here, kind of depending. But I'm going to take my left leg long in front of me. Good. And I'm going to keep this foot in flexion. So my toes are going to come towards my face. Now, I'm going to take my foot here to the thigh. I know that there's some of you out there that can do the more advanced version of this one, and that's you, that's fine. But I'm going to practice right here. So when we fold, if you know that you cannot reach your foot, you can bring your strap in here to help you with that. Or if you know you go beyond the foot, You can bring your block in here to help you with that. So you can have it this way, this way, this way. I thought this was impossible, but I've actually seen several people do that. So whenever you're ready, using whatever props you have, if you want to. Otherwise, big inhale and reach. Exhale, long spine as you come forward. And then when you can come no more, fold in. Whatever you're holding on to, let it be a soft grip, not a death grip. What about an abundance of health and wellness? Health and wellness. And what does health and wellness mean to you? It means different things to different people. Sometimes it means absent of disease. Sometimes it means walking up a flight of stairs without getting out of breath. What does that mean to you? Inhale. Exhale. Good. We'll carefully come back up. Good. I'm going to move my block out of the way. I'm going to take my right knee up. You can leave your foot here, or you can cross it over. Choose where you need to be. If you're crossing over, you want your hips to be grounded, so you don't want to hike up. Okay. I'm going to press into this shin, finding a little bit more length, and then big inhale. Exhale, I'm going to twist to my right, rolling my shoulder back, looking behind me. So again, we're twisting from length, not from compression. We don't want to crank through the low spine. Inhale, exhale, and we'll come back. We're going to switch sides. Right leg is forward, left foot's going to come in. Bring in your strap or your block here if you're going to use that. Foot is in flexion, so toes are towards the face. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, folding forward. Breathe and expand. Remember, soft grips. Inhale, exhale, coming back up. Good. I'm going to move this block out of the way. Left knee is going to come up here. Foot can stay here or cross over. Choose what's best for you. You want your sits bones rooted. Good. Find that length. Big inhale, exhale, rotate, twisting to the left. Rolling shoulders back, looking to the left. What about an abundance of fun? Everybody could probably use a little bit more fun in your life. What that means to you is your own business, but an abundance of fun. Inhale, exhale, and we'll come back to center and undo. We're going to come onto our backs now. Make sure your strap is within reach. And I will cue us through a freestyle bridge today. So what that means is any bridge of your choice that's already in your practice. So if you know that a supported bridge with a block is what you're going to choose, you can have a block handy. If what I just said to you was a different language, no worries, you'll follow me through a basic bridge. So from here, I'm just going to come onto my back. And as we come back here, let's all take the knees into the chest for a moment and just rock side to side. Finding a little length from crown to tail. And then we'll take the feet down. So from here, this is where you're going to choose your freestyle bridge, any bridge of your choice that's in your practice. If you're not sure, you can follow me through a basic. So the only real rule here is hips, knees, and toes are tracking in this alignment. So we don't take our legs out wider. We don't turn hips, knees, and toes out or in to make something happen. So you want to stay in that alignment. I'm going to roll my shoulders back, pressing arms and shoulders into the floor, pressing my feet into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, I'm going to lift my hips up towards the ceiling. And your body will always let you know when you should not come up any higher. So find that upper body engagement. Press those arms and shoulders into the floor. And then from here, when you're ready, we'll carefully come out of the bridge that you chose, and knees will come back into the chest and rock, rock, rock side to side. We'll grab that strap now. We've done a lot of hamstring work already. So we're just going to kind of open to the side of the legs here. So take your strap around the center part of the right foot. Both straps are going to come into the right hand. Your left knee can be bent, or if your back is okay with it, you can take that leg long. So be where you need to be here. Good. And then both hips are grounded, both shoulders grounded. I'm going to let that right leg come out to the right. And you might need to wiggle around, to find your sweet spot here. If your left hip is popping up off the floor, your right leg is too far out to the right. Lift it up a little bit. And when you're ready, we'll come back up. Left leg is going to come long, both straps into the left hand, and we're going to arc over. So some of you might need to wiggle around here to find your sweet spot. If you want a sweeter spot, move that foot around from the ankle. And those that want to keep going still can take that leg all the way over, full spinal twist. Keep the leg in line with the hip. Don't let it fall on the floor. You want to protect your SI joints back here. You can always prop that leg up with a block if you can't hold it there on your own. And when you're ready, we'll come back up. We're going to do a midair switcheroo here. I'm just going to switch out my feet. Both straps are going to come into the left hand. Right leg can be long or bent. Be where your body needs you to be. And then I'm going to let that left leg go out to left. My right hip stays anchored on the floor. And you might need to wiggle around to find your sweet spot over here. And then we'll take that leg back up. Right leg's going to come long if you had it bent. Both straps are going to come into the right hand. Good. And just kind of arc it over, and you might have to wiggle around to find the sweet spot. You're free to move the foot around, finding a sweeter spot. You'll know it when you hit it because you'll feel it from the hip to the heel. And those of you that want to keep going here, you can take that leg all the way over. Just keep it in line with the hip. Here. Left shoulder grounded, maybe looking to the left. Full spinal twist. And coming back up. Good. From here, removing that foot from the strap, knees into the chest. We're going to take a short shavasana here. So I'm just going to take my blanket behind my head for a little pillow. You can take your legs long in front of you, letting it flop open. You can put a bend in the knees if your back doesn't like that. Good. See if you can make yourself about 10% more comfortable. And I'll leave you here for a few moments, practicing the hardest pose of all, being still. Taking some deep breaths here. Choose stillness or gently take head and neck from side to side. Choose stillness or invite movement of fingers and toes. Choose stillness or taking knees into the chest, choosing to keep the upper body grounded or lifted into a full body hug. And lowering down. Good. From here, we're going to take the moving any props out of the way first. Take legs long in front of you, arms long behind you, and reach and lengthen from the edge of the fingertips, the edge of the toes, full body stretch. Point and flex the feet. Bend and stretch through the hands, rolling wrists and ankles in one direction, and then in the other. And whenever you're ready, carefully bend in both knees, and you choose rolling over to your right or left side, the side that works best for your body in this moment. Taking all the time that you need here, and when you're ready, pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat where we started our practice. Noticing how you feel. Palms up towards the ceiling, inhale and reach. Touching palms together, exhale, hands and heart center. Coming back to that intention of abundance, one more time. And we'll take our thumbs to our forehead for good and true thoughts, to our lips for good and kind words, and to our hearts for open and loving hearts. Knowing no effort on this mat is ever wasted, no gain is ever reversed. May you be safe, may you stay well, may you have a wonderful day, week, evening, month ahead. Namaste.